gotta show y'all I'm gonna like burn one first, man. Why did you say that name? You hear about the cable?
What is thy bidding, my master?
Ask God.
Forever, forever, ever.
Yeah.
Forever, forever, ever.
Finally in this mother, man. Damn.
Right? Man.
I mean, damn.
Why did you say that name?
YouTube get their life together.
Somebody gonna have to get something together, because this is some balls.
Ain't it though?
Man,
Ain't it
all we're in here trying to do is get in here to the people. That's all we trying to do is get in here to the people. They won't even let us do that, man. They won't even let us live, man. But we made it. We still standing. We still strong.
Come on, man.
And it's Thursday. You know what it is, the Mayne Authority, a.k.a. the Sawce.
Yes.
And if you ain't got the Sawce,
Hey man, y'all show y'all I'm gonna like burn one first.
it's your loss. Yeah, I had to get that one out.
Come on,
That was a
man.
lot of energy. I had to let that out.
Oh, you like?
Oh, man. Yeah, I feel
Oh,
like
you like?
getting real low. What it do, y'all, man? You know, it's another Thursday and we in this thing, man. How you doing? How you feel? How your mama doing?
I'm doing good. She said y'all so funny.
Oh, man, we tried. Lord knows.
Be careful what you wish for, Parker.
Lord knows.
Yeah. You know this.
Oh, wait a minute. You almost got vanished there for a minute, man.
Giving the previews away.
Too early. It's too soon. It's too soon.
I'm trying to blick you because
Oh, we can't blink you, man.
I'm unblickable.
Unblickable.
I'm unblickable.
Man, what we got for the people this week, man? What we talking about?
Man, I'm not even gonna front. We had a very slow week this week.
Yeah.
We probably needed it. We probably did. But, you know, the usual. We had that what if.
Yes.
The what if was popping off.
Hey, what if was
Killmonger,
something else, man? Like,
yeah, man.
I got
It was,
emotions about that.
yeah, man. I mean, those implications in that universe right there.
Yeah,
was
man.
Just some weird, something different. It actually
Very
went
much so. Very much so.
completely left. Didn't go the way I thought it was gonna go.
No, not at all. Not at all, man.
I mean, but no matter what, we see what happens whenever Tony Stark doesn't become Iron Man. It's bad.
Built all the way straight.
All the way. All the way there.
I prefer purple.
Commercials just won't, like they won't be denied. Look, people wanted it. They would not be denied. They was like, no, we will have our commercials.
I know it's trying to pop in through the Matrix. So
I'm trying to tell you, man. It's just like, oh, you think you got it,
right?
And then all of a sudden, it's gone.
The teasers. It's the teasers.
Yes.
Teaser.
Speaking of teasers, man. Speaking of, I feel teased because I heard a little bit of news, man, and I'm like, how you just gonna put that out there and you ain't got no kind of footage for me to see yet? I'm talking about that Ghost of Tsushima live action movie.
Yeah,
like,
man.
bruh, you can't just drop that on somebody and then be like, oh yeah, by the way, we got that coming, and just be on the lookout. No, man, I need some footage.
Right.
That's what I want to know, man.
I want to hear some casting rumors.
I only got one question. Who is going to be Jin Sakai?
Right. I'm trying to think who.
I'll tell you one person.
Who's that?
Man, now I get before people start coming at me, I don't need social justice police coming at me. I get this.
Oh man.
But Simu Lee, maybe? I mean, Chinese, Japanese, I get it. But still, I'm just saying, my man, I don't know what his sword game is like. I don't know what he like with a katana, but
right. Well, I mean, I don't know because Sony, Japanese owned, so
yeah, you're right. You're right. They're probably
home.
Which is cool. I'm just saying, man, that is going to be the key to that movie. If you don't nail Jin Sakai, if you don't nail Jin Sakai. You know what? I know this ain't Monday, but you want to know what my fanboy dreaming would be?
What's that?
Make Ghost of Tsushima with a black guy.
Afro Samurai.
Yeah,
Tsushima.
exactly. Yes. That part.
I'm down with that.
I'm trying to tell you. So
Totally
okay.
down.
To that point though, I said Jin Sakai is my make it or break it. Outside of him, who's the number 2 that they'd have to nail casting wise for this movie to really pop off?
Well, you've been recently playing it, so I know you remember the names better than I did. But the general, like the guy he has to go, the actual villain of the story.
Koten Khan.
Yes, Koten Khan definitely needs to have a strong actor, someone who actually can portray some, something intimidating. He has to be very intimidating. One.
Let me ask you this question, and again,
ruthless.
people gonna say I'm just typecasting, but could you see it being the gentleman who plays Wong? Could Wong play a Koten Khan?
Could Wong play a Koten Khan? I mean, yes, I could see it.
I think he has that kind of swag.
I mean, he's got that stern.
Like I think he's got that swag to where he could be like that friendly, but like, because that's what Khan was in the game, man. Khan was like he was ruthless, but he came at you with that almost with like the charm of a politician, like that. No, I know everything that's best for you.
Yeah.
Come kick it on my side. You like, nah, bro, y'all setting people on fire, like, for no reason.
Now, maybe while I'm describing this, I can look it up. But there was this guy who's in Kate, and I think he'd actually be a good shoe-in for Jin Sakai and Tadanobu Asano.
Okay.
I think he could do it. I totally actually think that would be my number 1 cast for Jin Sakai.
I feel you.
And I'm gonna let's see. I'm gonna drop this in here for you so you can see
let me
who I am talking about. It's just a quick link right there for you, sir.
Appreciate you, sir.
So you can see who I am speaking on.
Let's see indeed.
Yeah, I thought Kate was okay too, Darth Chaos.
That's a long link, bro.
Hey, all I had to do was
what? I'm already sold just off the look. I'm already sold just off the look, bro. Like that's a doable one right there. Like I can make that work for Jin Sakai, man.
Yes. Yeah. Everybody look up Tadanobu Asano. His name was Renji in that movie Kate. And I think actually this is the only person I would cast. I'm not too familiar with everyone else, but he was a great actor. He's a good actor. I like his acting in that. And Kate played his part, and he's got that serious look. I think he can also play off some emotion and being stoic. I think he could do that.
Right.
So that's it. That's it for me. You gotta check them boxes.
Yeah, man. You got to.
Got
to check the boxes, man.
Gotta check the boxes.
But yeah, man. So that's one. Then we found out about another one.
Yep.
Twisted Metal, the movie. Anybody? Now you go ahead and you tell them what you told me last night.
I'm telling you that I think Twisted Metal is gonna be. I know I said it's gonna beat Real Steel.
Listen to this man.
It's gonna be like some kind of Death Race meets Real Steel meets like only the Michael part of the Transformers. Not the whole Michael Bay.
Bruh.
Transformers, just the Michael part.
Man.
That's what I think.
I'm gonna tell you this. When I heard this, my first question was, who asked for this? Like, and I don't mean that in a negative way, but I'm like, that's a random ass movie to make. Like, Twisted Metal was dope, but when was the last time Twisted Metal was? Who knows what Twisted Metal is?
Right, like, that's gonna be my question.
Like,
matter of fact, as I watched this previous poll die, because apparently a lot of people were not really impressed with episode 6, which I'm not too surprised. We're at 61%. But
hey, that's still the majority.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty good. 61%. It's not bad. I'm gonna end the poll there. Because I want to know
Let me see.
how many people here know about Twisted Metal. I don't think that many people.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't know who the target demographic is for Twisted Metal.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Look, Twisted Metal was everything back in the days of PlayStation 1.
Yes.
Like 1. Because didn't Twisted Metal 3? Was that the one that like did they even have a Twisted Metal game on PS2?
Oh man, they had was it Twisted Metal Black, I think?
That's what, okay. So that's what I wasn't sure if Black was the last one that showed up on PS1 or if that was on PS2. Because I know there were at least two. Matter of fact, you know what? Let's see. Let's get our facts straight here.
Yeah, man, that's what I was made for.
Let's see
That's
what we
it's
got.
made for. You better look up.
Hold on now.
Look it up.
So we had Twisted Metal 1 and 2 came out on PlayStation. Twisted Metal 3 and 4 came out on PlayStation. Twisted Metal Black came out on PS2.
Right.
And then Twisted Metal Head On was on PlayStation Portable. Then they did a Twisted Metal Head On Extra Twisted Edition on PlayStation 2. Then the last Twisted Metal, official Twisted Metal, I think we got was Twisted Metal 3, I believe, or what was this called? Twisted Metal something. Twisted Metal. It was just called Twisted Metal, and that was on PlayStation 3.
Oh, I actually made it up to PlayStation 3.
So they actually did have one on PlayStation 3. I did not play but you want to know what's funny? I think that Twisted Metal 3 was one of them PlayStation Network games, and I probably have it somewhere in my library and never.
It might be. Yeah,
never touched.
I
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, this Twisted Metal was dope. You know, I'm a sweet tooth like that. If you'd have told me this back in like 2001, I'd have been like, let's effing go.
Right.
So here we are in 2021, bro. I'm like, really? We gonna dust sweet tooth
did
off
Twisted
like
Metal
that?
even have a storyline?
Not that I remember. I just knew
thought it was just riding around racing and blowing people up.
The only
sometimes you can race, sometimes you can just straight free for all.
That's what's up. The only character I remember from Twisted Metal was Sweet Tooth.
It's Sweet Tooth, right?
That's the only person that mattered. That's why I'm just like, and didn't they make Twisted Metal the movie? Wasn't that Death Race?
Right.
Like I remember seeing the trailer for Death Race and going, this ain't nothing but Twisted Metal in the movie.
That's what I said. It's gonna be Death Race meets the Michael part of Transformers, Pay, meets Real Steel. Because I'm telling you, one of them cars is gonna transform into like some kind of a fighting robot.
Man, if they go, bro, I'm first of all, this will be a streaming only movie. I am not going to the theaters to see Twisted Metal. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm not doing that.
I don't care.
But
if they did cast Anthony Mackie.
Yeah, but I mean, like, what is Anthony Mackie gonna do in Twisted Metal? What is he supposed to be?
I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like, black man really gonna be signing up to be in Twisted Metal? We gonna sit back and watch everybody else do that shit. I'm not really gonna watch.
But the question is, how much money did they offer Mr. Mackie to be in Twisted Metal? Or maybe Twisted Metal was that game for homie back in the day, and like somebody told him
wanted to do
he was just like, you know what? I just always wanted them to do a Twisted Metal movie, and now I get to be in it. Maybe that's it.
I don't know.
I don't know, but hey, I ain't mad. Get your money, black man. That's how I feel about that. Get paid. Do that. Right. But Twisted Metal,
he's like the #1 black action star right now. He's in everything.
I mean,
it's action. He's in it.
You know what? I'm about to hit you with a hot take, bro.
Uh-oh.
I'm about to hit you with a hot take. I'm about to make some people mad.
Probably.
Anthony Mackie is Jay-Z in 97. I'm gonna tell you what I mean by that.
Please.
You had to have the two best rappers die before you ended up being relevant.
I knew it.
Like, he is the #1 black actor in demand right now by default. Cause it's like everybody else is taking a break, apparently. And also, to your statement, Michael B. Jordan want to have a conversation with you, because I almost feel low key like he might have overtook my man Anthony Mackie.
Oh no, like to me, yes, but at the same time, he's not out there as much as Anthony Mackie.
Yeah, but
now.
Anthony Mackie is getting his jig on right now, bro.
My
dude is like, hey, you want me to be on? You don't want me to be on? You got a vacancy? You say, does anyone want to do it? I come do it. I come do it.
He's hustling. shopping.
I'm telling you, and I'm not mad at him, but bruh, like when we make that statement, let's be clear. And that's no disrespect to Anthony Mackie, because if you look at Jay-Z's career, I would think that you would say it went quite all right, that he took advantage of that default situation. You can't hate him. Look, you know who else is another one that benefited like that? Not to go on my sports tangent, Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather is considered arguably one of the greatest boxers of all time, but that's because by the time he hit his prime, he had no real competition. There was nobody there to really challenge that man. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, look. I hate to go here. LeBron. And I'm a LeBron fan. That's another one, man. It's like, you know what? Look, you over here beating up. Look, you beating the best in your era right now, but what is your era really, bro? It's about 5 of y'all that can hoop for real. And the rest of them is young dudes that can't even get in the weight room with you, bro. You blocking Steph Curry and talking stuff back in the day like, come on, LeBron. You my guy, LeBron, but let's be clear.
I mean, I know. You know his career go back as far as his hairline, so he's going to have to talk about it.
Hey, well, he just needs to come on home like I did, bro.
Hey, don't he?
As soon as I started seeing my edge up couldn't be straight, I was like, bro, nah, we not doing this. You're not finna spray paint no edge up on my head, bro. Like, I'm not doing that, man. Not doing that. I'm just saying, though, man. I know some Jay-Z fans, some Anthony Mackie fans out there upset. I am only here to speak the truth, people. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing,
man. Got the sauce.
Hey, he does have the sauce.
Yeah,
Anthony Mackie picked up some sauce. You welcome Anthony Mackie,
right?
Because he done came a long,
changed the jar.
He done came a long way from playing Tupac, bro. Who knows about that?
He came back. No, Tupac. What was he in? What, Crossover?
Oh, bro, don't bring up Crossover.
Okay, talk about
do
long
Crossover.
way. You gotta go back. Okay, Crossover.
That man went all the way back to Crossover.
Yeah, that obvious gap.
Wow, that was
obvious,
bruh. I don't know though. I don't know what. Okay, so what role was worse, Crossover or him as Tupac?
It had to be Crossover for me because it had to be Tupac for me because I haven't seen it.
Oh man, you ain't missing nothing.
And Tupac's my favorite rapper. And when I saw they was making that movie, I was like, I gotta watch that. And then I saw it was Anthony Mackie, and I just forgot about the movie.
No, well, see, the Tupac movie was Darius Shipp, and that was worse. That was worse. Tupac, I mean, he played Tupac in what movie was he
Wasn't
in?
it like an MTV short?
Yeah, it was. I want to say it was like the MC Hammer story or something like that. He played Tupac. And it was like, bro, you're not that guy. Like that was, I feel like that was like his Papa Doc practice. Like I really do. I'm like, bro, that's not
Papa Doc. See,
you really not.
You ain't saying nothing good about none of these. Papa Doc.
Hey, I like Papa Doc. All right, man. You know what? No, I take it back. It wasn't. It was in. He was Tupac in the Notorious movie.
Right.
He was Tupac in the Notorious movie. And they could have got somebody better than that. He didn't. Yeah, like, look, love Anthony Mackie, my man. He came a long way. He found his niche as Falcon. But yeah.
But we got 59% on the poll so far. That's still the majority. So I guess for the majority to know, apparently there's a new Twisted Metal project that's going to be releasing in 20.
Well, of course there is. Like, especially if they drop in a movie, you know they're gonna put another game out. That's all this is about.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm hoping that when they do, that at least they make sense of this game. Like, give it a storyline, then, like one that you can actually follow.
But does Twisted Metal need a story though?
Not necessarily, but if you're gonna make a movie behind it,
you shouldn't make a movie about it though. That's just like you should have never made a movie about Rock'em Sock'em Robots. But did
Real
that.
Steel exists.
Well, Real Steel is nothing. We already talked about this. Real Steel is nothing but over the top with robots. You could have you didn't even need Hugh Jackman. You could have just went and got Sylvester Stallone to come back and be like, you know what? And instead of it being his son, that's his grandson, and he's over here. Now they're doing it with robots.
Right, but it had to be like Sylvester Stallone's head in a jar. Because wasn't that kind of like in the future a bit? Wasn't it like,
hey man, we'll cross it over, man. Hey, Rambo dedicated himself to science or something. I don't know. Who cares?
I'm an expendable. I gotta come back for Real Steel too.
Hey yo,
Rock 'em, sock 'em up.
Yeah, I don't know.
No,
I can just
Not
I
so.
just hear him. It's not about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you get hit. Like, really, dude? I don't see. Now we going on a Sylvester tangent, and Sylvester's my guy. Now you got me talking about Sylvester, and I was only supposed to be like low key throwing some shade at Anthony Mackie. Now you done got me.
Hey, you throwing shade at everybody.
Yeah,
you just handed out parasols.
It's that kind of day, man. I'm saying, look, the chef is serving shade today.
I see that, man. Cool shade.
Hey, 2-for-1 special is at that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
But yeah, man. So I mean, hey, put it this way: there's not any we don't have any lack of content. That's for sure. Good content that remains to be seen, but content we have. So I guess
I'm just surprised that Twisted Metal made it through the entire PlayStation franchise unnoticed. Like it's even coming out on PS5 now, but only 59% of the people, at least in here. But yeah, I understand it's not that many people in here, but I'm pretty sure even if we added a 0, it would still be around the same, if not, I would say a little lower.
Yeah.
So I just don't. I'm surprised that they're making a movie about it. I do not understand, but hey,
you know,
you're a Twisted Metal fan.
Let them do what they do, man.
Went up a little bit, but yeah, you know, I'm gonna let them have their moment, let them have their time, let them enjoy it.
That's all we can do, man.
It's gonna be okay.
That's
but
all we can do.
The homie Al here.
What about man, what I do?
Al.
What I do?
My man Al has something to tell people about Titans.
Oh, you gonna do me like that right now? You gonna do me like that right now? You know what? Then?
I think the music suits it.
Yeah, it does. You know what? I'm just gonna go on to be real with the people.
Don't cut the music.
I ain't cutting the music, man. Matter of fact, crank the music up a little bit, cause I'm about. I know y'all wanted me to get into Titans, right? I know I told y'all I was gonna do this Titans thing, man. But look, Titans just ain't it, all right? I'm gonna go on and say it. It just ain't it. 2 seasons in, and I was like, nah, this ain't hitting enough for me. Now I hear season 3 is dope, and because I have waited thus long, I will not deprive the people any longer. We are gonna talk Titans, but now it is incumbent upon you, the people, and you, Mr. Throw a Brother Under the Bus head ass, to convince me to give it a second chance.
Well, I would lead off by saying apparently the people can't hear the music, so it was just exhilarating for me.
Oh, what the hell? What do you mean the people can't hear the music?
Work on that?
Why can't y'all hear the music? Turn your ears up then. Man, the music should be fine, man.
It should be, but you know, YouTube.
They've been messing with us all day.
Yeah, pretty much. Titans, I'll have to agree with Star Wars MCU OG. It has its hits and it has its misses. Season 3 is so far the best of the hit and misses. It has more hits than it does have misses. I am glad that it seems like they are at least trying to organically root out the issues, but at the same time, they're creating new ones that a lot of us diehard Titans fans are having issues with. So first off,
speak on it.
I'm going to have to say they need to give Gar more of a front role. They need to quit making my man the Alfred of the Titans. Okay?
Hold on now.
He's what? Well, not that Alfred. Not this Alfred. Not this Alfred.
Okay, just
the one.
Just
the one from the Nolan movies. That's like never. They're turning him into that Alfred, because my man, like they don't let him transform. Like he only transformed like what, maybe twice this season so far for like 5 seconds. He ain't getting no play. They don't even have Raven in there right now, so it's like while Raven's not in this season, they're like, well, maybe we need to sideline Gar because he's just not going to hit without having a love interest, which doesn't make any sense. But okay. So like he's getting beat up, drug around, and not even by the villains. Okay, these villains, he's taking them down. He's getting beat up by Starfire, pushed to the side by Blackfire. He just isn't getting. He just ain't getting no play whatsoever. You barely even see him. and then they include him in tropes inside side parts of the story that are just progressive and really don't even matter. Like in the previous episode 6, it ends it with him going to see, I believe her name is Molly, an acquaintance or friend of Jason Todd, and just to try to convince her to try to help him find her or relay messages, whatever the case. That's it. All they get to do with it. I think in one fight, his hand transforms into a tiger and he like scratches somebody and he's like, "Oh, my hand looks cool," and I didn't fully transform. Oh. And that's it. So my man Gar, my man Beast Boy, they need to get some more of the budget and put it in towards him. Okay. That's what they need to do.
Okay.
And then they need to revive him and make him funny. Like he's supposed to.
That's part of my problem with Titans, right? I can get by with Umbrella Academy having like subpar special effects and not really going hard on the characters and designs. You know what I'm saying? It's a Netflix show. Not to say Netflix ain't got that money like that, but Netflix ain't necessarily like the authority on that comic booky type shit, right?
No.
We
Especially
talking
after
about
Jupiter's, whatever.
DC, Warner Brothers, DC. I don't care that they sold whatever. You got money. Why does this look like it's a step above CW and a small step at that?
It kind of just.
It
Looks
like it looks like if put it this way, it looks like if you took CW shows and tried to turn them into a movie, that's the level of effort you'd get out of it.
Okay, I could kind of agree.
And
with
I'm
that.
like, that's sufficient if I'm watching a made for TV or made for a network movie, but this HBO Max. And it didn't, I was waiting for it, man. Season 2, I was waiting for it. It just didn't move me like that. And I just, when you juggling the job and the channel and the cheerings and you out here in these streets, man, you got to make crucial decisions about your leisure, and Titans just ain't it. I'm sorry.
Well,
I'm sorry.
You still gonna catch up on it though.
Yeah, of course.
So he can see that Titans, at least in this season, they have their misses. Okay, Gar, Superboy's being underutilized. That's a miss there. Starfire storyline where we're trying to stay.
That's a lot of misses.
See where that's going. It's only 3? Only 3 so far.
Yeah, and out of how many episodes in season 3? What
7.
episode?
We're on episode 7.
So
that's come out so far.
we 4 for 7 right now. That's above 50%. If we were shooting you above average.
I mean, okay, well,
but
let's talk about some of these hits, okay?
Yeah,
one,
you got it. Yes,
you should know me. I'm always down for people dying, especially when they need to.
Yes.
Okay. Always down for them changing the team around dynamically. Okay. So you ain't. I know you just got up to season 3. You ain't seen the shit, but I already told you.
Look, I've been waiting to find out what it was that had you so enthralled after episode 3.
If you're familiar with Hawk and Dove, then you'd know that they have that love story that like it's back and forth. It's real tough. You really want to see them make it. Okay. And then they have their up and downs, and then by season 3, they're separated, but they're still cordial with each other. So you're like, what's going to happen? Are they going to get back together? They suck you in with that. But by the time you get to season 3, you start realizing that my man Hawk is starting to make some meat-headed decisions. My man Jason Todd's already become the Red Hood. He's just ready to go out there and just beat him up, try to take him back. Yeah. But of course, he wants to go about it by, my man Jason Todd, like, go here, do this, drop this there. He goes and he gets himself captured. My man shows back up with a bomb in his chest. One of them, I can't just up and defuse this type bomb. So they get my man Superboy on there, putting the little diffuser together. My man finally gets it down to at least 1% chance to where it won't blow up. But Dove had some other plans and was like, nah, I'm going to find Jason, give him what he asked for so we can save his life. Because y'all move, I don't know if y'all going to make it. We heroes and all, but I don't know if y'all going to make it. My man Dick Grayson, Nightwing's doing his job, okay? He's being diligent, doing what he needs to. He even got, like I said, we got down to 1% efficacy. Why my man Jason Todd give my girl the gun while he's holding the detonator, and she's thinking she's gonna shoot my man, but when she pulled the trigger, when he's only got 5 seconds left, when Superboy has figured out and got it down to 0%, She pulls the trigger and blows my man up. No more Hawk.
Hey.
No more Hawk. Done. Gone. And that was the first moment that happened on the show for me. Since then, people's been dying, man. Okay. And it's like you would think that the types of people that get killed are by like just villains. But besides the villains killing people, we got my girl Starfire. But jump ahead to episode 5. My girl Starfire goes to do a job because she's trying to get some information from a mob queen. She's like, bring my son home. I miss my son. I need my son. She goes and convinces my man to come home. He does. He's like, I have my reasons why I left, but I'll come. Whatever. She says I'm safe there. Whatever. My man walks in front of him. She's like, oh, my son. Pop. Take my man out.
Hey.
No question. Wow. Done. I guess he was an FBI informant telling on his mama, and she was not having it.
Snitches
at all,
get
people.
stitches.
Yes, she was not having it. She wasn't about that life. And then
man.
my girl Starfire walked up on her. She was like, I thought you said you're supposed to be safe. She done took my girl's hand, burnt her to a crisp. Not a crisp, to a krill. Okay, that's hot. That's so hot. Old girl fell apart. Okay, it's like she like ash crystallized and then just broke. Okay,
Damn. Well,
like,
damn.
There's some hits. Okay, my man Jonathan Crane. You know, at first you don't really think he's gonna be a good villain until he is. Okay, like there are some good hits in there. They finally got rid of Bruce. What's his name? Ian, whatever the heck. I don't even care about his name because he was bad as Bruce.
He was a
Wayne.
horrible
I was not
Bruce.
feeling him.
He was a horror. First of all, that's the substitute teacher. That ain't Bruce Wayne.
He's worse than the substitute teacher. I don't even know. He's like the administrative substitute teacher.
Yeah, man. I
He's
wouldn't.
the dude that sends the substitute teachers.
Right. But
Yeah,
I
like-
will say this, going back to Hulk. Me being a straight up normie when it comes to Titans, I knew Hawk ass was dead after the first season. I was like, this dude ain't finna make it. He has kill me written all over him. Every decision he made, every time he flew off the handle, every time he tried to flex, I'm like, bro, you know they gonna kill you off. This is obvious.
You know, his
When
mask was tight enough he couldn't help but smile.
when his lady is like straight like disregarding him in his face with the homie, like, bruh, you knew, you like, yeah, bruh, like there's no room for you here anymore. Like they're stretching your character out, but you ain't finna make it, bruh. I ain't know. Now I will say this, I didn't see old girl being the one to blast him. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
Yeah.
That's kind of savage. But like we knew that Mayne was gone. It was like, bruh, like of all the characters, you
I will
probably
say-
gonna be gone, and Beast Boy might be right behind you.
No, I don't think they're gonna kill off Beast Boy. I think they're gonna make my man Beast Boy. Like I said, he's the Alfred. Okay, he's the guy who does the
Oh well,
nonsense.
okay. So they were either gonna get rid of him, or they're gonna move him to the sideline because they ain't got enough budget for Beast Boy. It is obvious.
Right, they don't.
It
They
is
ain't got
obvious.
enough budget. They ever had to do a whole season worth
Right.
of budget just for Beast Boy.
Facts.
They're not gonna do that.
Facts.
So they sideline him. They sideline Superboy. But at least my man Superboy is getting some play.
Yeah.
My man Superboy is totally getting some play with Blackfire.
Mm-hmm.
And all I'm gonna say is Superboy's a lucky man. Superboy. One lucky man. But
Why don't you
I
go
don't know
ahead and
what they're
elaborate
doing.
on that, Lavis? What do you mean? Oh,
What
and
do
by
I
the way,
mean? I mean,
Hi, Mrs. Good. Go ahead, Lavis.
Right.
Go ahead. Tell us what
I
you
mean,
mean.
that she is a very beautiful woman, and they put them in some adult situations that seeing her in are nice, very nice, and it's just cool to see my man Superboy get some play because
You sure that's it?
Gar ain't getting none.
You sure that's it? You gonna throw me under the bus with Anthony Mackie? You sure?
I was waiting. I
sure?
see what you trying to do.
You sure?
You don't understand? I got that. Hey, y'all
You
remember?
have-
I
you
got
have-
the Sloman Shield.
you got
I got the
ES
Sloman Shield.
You have ESPN. We know what you got. Extra sensory
I'm
perception.
Oh man, where's Kavai when you need him?
Oh man, somewhere rolling up.
Right, I'm sure. He's probably weak. You probably made him spill it all over the table.
Oh man,
Probably
we can't be
spill all
doing
over
that, man.
Nah, man. But nah, Blackfire, Starfire, they are fire for sure.
That's what's up, man.
And,
hey, you always gotta have a nice little love. Look, there he is.
Yeah. Right. Someone
say
right.
my name 3 times and pop up like Beetlejuice. What's poppin'? Goodbye.
Call him Blunty, man.
That's
Say it in the mirror 3 times.
That's it.
Comes up with a puff of smoke.
That's it.
You right.
Hey. Yeah, man.
But yeah, no, I mean Titans has some good some hits. I did like what they did with Red Hood, especially in the beginning. And then I guess they're already getting into the Jason Todd redemption arc. Okay. So, he's getting clean, starting to realize what he did was wrong. Only thing I see contradictory in this last episode, my man he calls up Dick and he's like, "Hey, I'm done killing for Crane. I'm done killing for him." And then my man was like, "Yeah, you done took out people. You done killed Hawk. Oh, no, that wasn't me. All the killing was on Crane. Crane did all the killing." So I was like, "How you gonna come on here and be like, I'm done killing for him?" And then he's like, "Oh, you killed Hawk. Oh no, that was Crane. I didn't do none of that. I didn't kill nobody. That's not what I meant. What had happened was
that sounds like an episode of the first 48
stuff." Huh?
Sound like an episode of the first 48.
Yep. Exactly. In the first 48.
Next thing you know, he's just gonna be sitting in the office like this.
Right.
We got him. We got him.
See that now. Yep. Titans arrived on the scene.
Exactly.
And the people that they looked for were dead. It's like, okay, that's pretty much how it goes, isn't it?
Pretty much how that went, huh? Okay.
Pretty much how that goes.
Yeah, man.
Show. But yeah, I like this last episode. This last episode was pretty good. It did have a slight tinge feel of filler, but not too much. Apparently they're gonna drag out this Jonathan Crane storyline, keeping him as the main villain for what I'm seeing so far. They did try to introduce Tim Drake again. So they do tease Tim Drake I believe in the first episode. First and second episode, we got my man Batman. He's going through his little breakdown because of what's going down with Jason Todd dying. And he's looking for another Robin. So they tease all the Robins out. And then they tease him, Tim Drake out in the beginning at his family's shop. But then he shows up later in this episode, and I'm pretty sure most people here have seen it. And if not, spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Probably late on that still. Alert. But he shows up in this episode, and pretty much you can see that what they're kind of trying to do, and they've already teased before, is make Dick Grayson into the new Batman. Now I'm hoping they don't actually have him don the costume, but when he shows up, you see my man Dick Grayson sitting down. He's in the black suit, and in the way they pan up, you get strong Bruce Wayne vibes. But I will say, if they were trying to make a young Bruce, if they didn't cast him already to play Nightwing, I would still definitely accept him as a TV version of a Bruce Wayne. I could totally accept Dick Grayson. He's killing that, and I think they should. If there's rumors out there that they are doing a live action Nightwing movie, and it's going to be in the same universe as the Red Hood series they're working on and the Batgirl movie that they're working on. So they're working on a little mini inner universe within the HBO Max. So I hope they keep him up with that. But at the same time, you got my man Tim Drake showing up, and he's like, "Oh, I know you're Nightwing. You did this move, you did that move. I know it's you. Quit lying. I watch you. I know how you walk. I know what time you use the bathroom. I know which hand you use to wipe. I know it's you." Okay. Of course, he turns it down. He's like, "I'm gonna take you back home." So Tim Drake's like, "Yeah, whatever. I know you ain't gonna tell nobody, but don't expect me to stop doing what I do. I'm gonna investigate." And apparently he's a good investigator because he does roll up on my homie Jonathan Crane while he's back where he's trying to drop off this toxin, of course, to get into the main water supply. My man drops the gun. Okay, like he's walking up, bringing up this. Jonathan Crane's walking up the steps, bringing the toxin in. He drops his gun. First, he don't even notice. He gets all in the door or whatever. He's like, "Oh, I ain't got my gun." My man Tim Drake walks up. He notices that he drops the gun. He just stares at it. He's like, "Oh, there's a gun on the ground there." My man Jonathan Crane turns around, sees him casually. I mean, ever so casually. My man went and got Starbucks real quick, stuck a straw in it, put his own whipped cream, walked around the gun, finally picked it up. Tim Drake's just standing there, just looking at him, deer in the headlights. until he walks down the steps and decides to cock the gun. Now he wants to run and turn away. Now, Al, if you had seen this, I'm going to say it for you.
Please do.
And get ready, Felicity.
Please do.
Get ready, Felicity. Let's say it for her. My man Tim Drake did some light-skinnedness. He was totally on some light-skinnedness in that scene.
Sounds
Full
like
of logic. It was illogical with how he decided to turn and run and caught the Ricky. My man should have zigzagged, didn't do nothing.
Man.
Caught the bullet, man. Caught the bullet. And it seems like that should make him a Titan initiate right there, because so far no Titan I've seen on this show has been able to dodge a bullet whatsoever.
Damn.
Just one. Not even a flurry. Okay, they don't try to like shoot around them and like do flips. No, they just straight get shot in this in this TV show. But my man Tim Drake already done caught a bullet. They left it on the end. It's ambiguous whether or not he's alive, but of course, you know he's gonna pull through on that one. My man Crane, it must be the smartest man in the world. He got Starfire to shoot her fire from off on the balcony into his toxin to blow up the main water stream that he needs to get this toxin into. And now we end this episode with polluted water main. That is Starfire's fault for blowing it up in the first damn place. So they're stretching out this Jonathan Crane thing. I was hoping maybe we would get like a mid-season villain. They'd wrap up Jonathan Crane and we get some more Blackfire. For you out, Blackfire is Starfire's sister, of course, except for the name.
Right.
But it's supposed to be like her. In the comics, they kind of do a little left and right with it. Like at first they're at odds, they're evil. She took over Tamaran, tried to get her to come back, but kill her or keep her captive. But then she winds up getting usurped and thrown over to Earth, and then she kind of becomes good after a while. I'm not sure if they fully did that already. She did have that arc where, like, even in season 2, they kind of teased that she'd be a villain of sorts in this episode. But then when they bring her on, she's actually came to Earth, been captured, doesn't have powers, depowered. And her sister Starfire, of course, comes and saves her. And now apparently she's like a part of the Titans all of a sudden. So I'm not sure if I should take it as they are doing like the recast. They done blew up my man Hawk so they can put her in his place, because that's typically what they do on this show. They will kill off a Titan. They won't let them just go to like another island and disappear and sit back for a recast or anything like that. No, they will straight murk you off. That's it for you. They did that with Donna Troy. Now they did it with Hawk. So there's a possibility she could remain a permanent character. But we still got Raven coming back, which we don't know when she's coming back. And that's just a craving for a lot of us because of how big of fans that we are of my man Garv, Beast Boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you think of Titans and you think of the love relationships that they have in the Titans, the first two people you honestly think of, if not Nightwing and Starfire, which is canon for Titans, and it's a lot of iterations. You think Beast Boy and you think Raven. Like, if you go back and watch any of the cartoons, which a lot of us have stemmed off of, that's where it's at. But I still say everybody needs to watch Titans. Keep it up with watching the Titans. We're on episode 7, and of course we will have a watch party after
doing that
the
watch
show.
party tonight. Yeah.
Yes, we'll have a watch party after the show.
No doubt.
For Titans. So if you are caught up, and if you're not, hurry up and get there. Hurry up and
What
get
are you
there.
doing?
Yeah, what are you doing with your life? If you're not on the Discord,
What
go ahead
are
and
you
check our
doing?
descriptions. We have all our links in our descriptions. You can even give a live donation.
That's right.
Yeah.
Now-
my man's forgot about that.
No, actually, I didn't. I was just waiting for you to actually announce them.
Oh. My bad.
No, I'm
My
just
bad.
messing with you, man.
It was.
But
No, I know.
we working on it. We will drop the link for you. It does require for now that you have PayPal to donate directly through the Streamlabs donation. We do still have the Patreon if you want to go that route. But if you just want to drop us a little bit of love during the stream, it will pop up. We will acknowledge. And if you have a question, we will drop everything to answer your question.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
So I say, while we go ahead and pop that little small link in for the people.
I
How
think
about we
you
do
read my mind.
Yeah.
Because I
Go
think
back
it's
and do that.
time, backed by popular
Commercials.
demand,
Yes.
the commercials is back. Now
Most
we can
back.
make it happen, and we will be right back. So hang tight. enjoy the commercials, and we'll see you in a minute.
Yeah, man.
You dig?
You dig?
That's right, your boy got fresh, about to turn up. You check myself out. Swaggy. Oh yeah, about to go out there and get it poppin'. You know I need some of that Lavish Mayne purple drink. Oh yeah, turn up. Grab these keys and I'm about to bust out through the door. What do you do, neighborhood?
I don't always drink drink, but when I do, I prefer purple drink. Stay loyal, my friends.
And now, back to the show.
And there we go. Back in here.
Back up in here, man.
Once again.
Facts.
Welcome
Once
back.
again.
And with
Yes.
that, we shall transition right on into conversation and libation. Don't you
Which
think?
part
it's
of
a
that's
good
going to
time?
have to be about what if, man?
Yes, that's the
'Cause
whole point. We gonna
we know.
conversate and get some libation going while we
Libation.
talk about this what if situation.
This what if situation.
Yeah,
Right, 'cause
man.
This last episode, I liked it. And but it just went drastically different than I was
Yeah,
expecting.
that was some way different type ish from where I thought this was going. You know, here they gave me some hope at first. You know, when I heard about this episode, I was like, maybe we will get some kind of redemption for Killmonger. Hell
Oh,
no.
yeah.
To the no,
To
no,
the
no,
no.
Hell to the
Oh.
no. Nah, he turned up. Like he was
Did
like,
he?
you thought I was crazy in Black Panther.
Right.
In the sacred timeline, nah, over here in this alternate reality, bruh. My man was on 11.
Yeah, he was on a whole nother level. Cause man, like you know, I figured, you know, he saved Tony Stark. I really didn't consider him saving him, keeping him from creating the Iron Man suit. You know, I figured maybe he'd come across that in different ways, but they even teased that. He was like, yo, you know, if you miniaturize an arc reactor, he was like, oh no, that's stupid. You know, it was
Yeah.
like, so he's not even really
Not
gonna think
even
about it
gonna
at
do it.
all, huh? At all. But
Crazy,
Killmonger
man.
had all the moves, man.
He had every
Killmonger
Hey,
knew
man.
everything.
He was on his ish.
Yes.
He
Yes,
was
man.
on
My
it,
man,
man.
he was on it. My man knew all about Obadiah Stane.
Yes.
My man had infiltrated, like, it was just such an elaborate plan from start to finish. You know, he just infiltrated the 10 rings, knew about that, saved Tony, knew about Obadiah Stane,
Right.
supposedly saved Tony again because of that. Becomes the COO above Pepper Potts, who's been around forever.
Right.
Ever.
Forever.
Yes, been around forever. Got it all over her. And you know, he was just ruthless with it. He knew about the vibranium.
Yes.
Put them on to where to get it. He was in a decorated position, so of course he was able to helm that. And Rhodey, like, just seeing Rhodey in cartoon form, and then, you know, hearing Don Cheadle's voice and seeing how they
Right.
actually cartoonized Rhodey, the character, is like, it just didn't fit.
Yeah, no.
It didn't
It's
fit.
a lot of them like that though. Like some of them is perfect, but then some of the other ones, man, like I'll tell you another one that didn't. even when they got to the old Winter Soldier, it was Bucky.
Yeah.
Like Bucky didn't even in the zombie episode when they gave us like Winter Soldier Bucky, I was still kind of like, yeah, but this don't really fit the same. Like it's not hitting the way I thought it would. You know what I'm saying?
He looked like Leo the Lion.
Yeah, exactly.
Now,
like, come on,
Leo
man.
the Lion. But yeah,
Oh, you
Killmonger
did.
totally lived up to his name. He killed everybody.
Yes, he did.
Not playing. My man
Not
killed
playing at all, was he?
killed everybody. He killed man Rhodey. Took Rhodey out. Killed T'Challa. Donation. Like he had it. Oh,
Wait, we got a donation.
Got a
Donation.
donation.
Down your Fisher. We appreciate that, man.
thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Appreciate you. Got the donation.
Right. Love them donations.
Love them donations.
So I mean, yeah, my man, he had the moves, man. He done tricked Stark into making his Liberator robots, and even though and then even though Tony Stark was smart enough to figure out that he killed Rhodey and he killed my man T'Challa, he put his robot together, and then my man defeated the robot like it was nothing.
That he did.
Like it was nothing.
Right.
And then in one swift move, like he destroys the robot, rolls over, picks up the spirit, and throws it at my man Tony. Pins him up against the wall.
Right.
Just punked him out totally and completely. My man Killmonger was about that life. Totally about that life, man. Took it all the way to Wakanda.
So my
Got the
question
Wakandans
is,
on his side. It's just
my question is, you think he came off a little OP?
I would have to say for sure, like this episode was definitely tailored to make Killmonger the absolute star. Like there was no, from start to finish, there was no escaping Eric Killmonger at all. It was any, like he knew how to play the Wakandans, and he ain't never even been there. You know what I'm saying? Like he was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna start this war, and then gonna get the edge over my man's T'Challa by being able to woo his father over, because you know that I'm his nephew.
Right.
I'd have liked it though if he at least hit her with the hey auntie.
Yeah, that would have been. I would have liked to gotten that hey auntie.
Yeah,
would have been dope.
Totally
would have been dope. But yeah, I mean, I thought the episode was cool. It was another one of those. I'm not gonna say it was meh, because it was definitely better than the last episode. But
yeah,
I just didn't really know how. I still am trying to understand or figure out how I want to process this, the direction they took this, because this kind of throws or blows a hole in my whole fanboy dreaming wish of getting Killmonger back as the new Black Panther. I knew it was, like I said, fanboy dreaming.
Yeah.
But you know,
yeah.
I wasn't expecting for it to be snatched out of my realm of possibility so quickly.
Yeah. The way they snatched it too was like they gave it to him technically, but he wasn't the Black Panther.
He wasn't the Blick.
He was the Blick, right?
He was not.
He was not the.
He was not the Blick Panther.
No, not at all, man. But you know, he handled them. I thought the whole robot fight between them, the Wakandans, and the Liberator robots. I thought all of the Wakandans were a little OP, to be completely honest. Like they had robots like literally pushing up against their spears and stuff, and they was holding them back. And I'm like, what kind of weak robot army is this, where you could just straight up hold them at bay because you got what, vibranium on?
Hey, I was just gonna say, man, it might be vibranium though, you know.
And that it was vibranium, all right.
They've been working on that vibranium for decades.
It was vibranium against vibranium. So yeah, I mean,
true story.
I don't know, but you know, they found a way to still, and I guess I don't know, maybe it's just me because you know it's how, you know, Chadwick Boseman ain't here anymore. My man, it's T'Challa, and you know they still found a way to honor him again. Yeah, saying, you know, for T'Challa, and you know they gave it the tears in the eyes. That it hit me. It hit me. That part, yes.
Yeah, for cheesy.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. But yeah. It's so. But and to your point, man, it's still so weird to think that man is gone.
Yeah.
Like just you know, when we got the second episode and he was in it, you know, yeah, it still tugged on your heart. But it's like when you really sit there and you think about it, and you're like, damn, like we got Black Panther, and that's it. Now I know we getting a sequel, but I'm still of the mindset I just don't see how the sequel's gonna hold up. I'm not saying it's not gonna be a good movie, but I don't see how it's going to surpass the first one.
I don't know.
I just don't know.
I'm still curious to see how they're going to do it. You know, they might go with Shuri. They might go with the multiverse. Who knows, man?
Who knows at this point?
Who knows?
So,
Who knows?
do you think that they went this way with this particular episode, knowing that they wanted to make sure people were kept or were left still having to guess about what might happen with Black Panther 2? You think it had anything to do with that, or do you think that this episode was more so written this way because there will be some implications from what turned up in this episode?
So I mean, that's kind of hard to say because like the course of events, the way that it happened with this one, I feel like this was more of a what if Killmonger. I think the title was purposefully supposed to mislead people because it's what if Killmonger saved Tony Stark. But I think this was more of a what if Killmonger succeeded in taking over Wakanda.
Gotcha.
Is really what this what if was about.
That's really what it did actually turn out to be, which again is definitely not what I was expecting, and I think that's probably why, you know, the episode didn't really hit me the way that I thought it would, was because I had a different set of expectations, and what I don't want to do is let my expectations affect how I thought the episode landed. I still don't think this was one of the stronger episodes. I think, you know, that for me, the T'Challa as Star-Lord episode is probably still my favorite.
Yeah.
And I think the best episode so far was the Doctor Strange episode. I think that was the best episode, but I think my favorite was the T'Challa as Star-Lord. This episode, probably somewhere at like fourth or fifth, because I've got Doctor Strange, and I've got the T'Challa Star-Lord, then I've got the now I can't even think about the very first episode with Captain
Peggy Carter.
Yeah, with Peggy Carter. Captain Carter, there you go. So I was that episode, then I'd probably go this last episode and maybe definitely Zombies last.
Yeah, that zombie was dead last.
The zombie one just didn't do it for me. And it's not that I'm anti-zombie. I don't mind zombies, you know what I'm saying? But that episode to me was just like, there were so many inconsistencies in that episode where it was like stuff that just did not make sense.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know. It was more like, who cares for me for that episode.
I feel you. I feel you. And I'm just curious to see where all of this, like, I know we'll find out. But how many episodes is this season?
For What If?
Do we know?
So I believe it's 9. We're gonna get 9 total. At first they were reporting 10, but they dropped one for whatever reason. So we're expecting somewhere in these final episodes that something in the What If realm or universe is gonna break it.
Donation. I thought it was a trap. Don't forget.
We got another donation.
Dirt Wizard.
Appreciate you, man. You know we always gotta jazz it up.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for jazzing it up.
Always, man.
Main authority.
You know.
Yeah, I to kind of go back and answer your question a little bit. I would say that if there is any implication on this towards Black Panther in the future, it would probably be our upbeat what if. Like what if Killmonger actually was a good Black Panther? So, and I would say they would probably save that for a live action.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I really don't think we would get that in the future movie.
No.
Where I think it's gonna hurt us a little bit. I think they're really gonna probably lean on making Namor the dude that might take out T'Challa, maybe behind the scenes somehow. And
it's looking that way, ain't it? It's really the more you think about it, the closer you get, it's really looking like Namor might be that dude. I said I didn't think they would be that bold, but
yeah, man.
I don't know, man. I guess really we're not gonna have a choice. It's a very unfortunate situation that we are even in this predicament. I just, it's rough, man. That's a rough one because I'm like, man, so much potential, so much stuff that we won't get to see unless they find a really dope way to continue T'Challa's character with somebody else, which is still doable. I give them that. It is still very much doable. But man, it's gonna be rough, man.
Yeah, it's totally definitely going to be rough seeing however they decide to do that in the future. But at the same time, I'm here for it. We're gonna see what they do. I'm pretty sure they're gonna find a nice way to pay tribute to Chadwick Boseman more than they paid to T'Challa, if you know what I mean.
Exactly.
And I'm thinking that they're gonna find a way to make it interesting because I'm seeing they're already having some leaks with the Wakanda Forever show.
Mm-hmm.
And you get Shuri here in America with some of the Dora Milaje, and it seems as if they're going to be introducing Ironheart in that. For Ironheart, it seems like they're going to make Shuri that teacher, that tutelage person, instead of leaning on Iron Man how they did in the comics.
Mm-hmm.
Which Shuri's just as smart, if not smarter, than Tony Stark is, and where they are, I forget what state they're in, but it's wherever MIT is apparently. They are, it's seemingly like, remember was it Civil War, I think, where they flash back and they're talking about how he had that barf system where he could relive the hologram and stuff like that, and he approved all the MIT projects that were in progress. So it seems like Cambridge. Thank you, Daniel Fisher.
There you go.
So it seems Ironheart is gonna maybe stumble on some things but have that motivation behind her MIT project getting greenlit, and she's gonna have some Iron Man-esque things that get bossed up by Shuri from the way it looks in there. But however the movie would end, I'm pretty sure it's going to end somewhere with Shuri coming out toward America, possibly being Black Panther for a while. Could be possible, and or technically she is the queen of Wakanda. So if she's taking trips out to America, I kind of would say she's at least she's not running it. It could go back to her mama. She could take back over, let Shuri go do what it do. But they don't have that herb anymore. So I'm kind of curious on how they're going to spin it without the herb. That's the thing. That's how you became Black Panther.
Right.
So,
man, that's going to be an easy, like, oh, well, we had this stashed away, or you didn't know we had this
we were
other
able to
mountain
save the whole patch.
Yeah. Or they'll holler at Stark Industries to find out how to replicate it somehow or something like that.
Right.
They'll figure out some kind of way on how to make that happen. They'll conveniently write around that.
Yeah, or even without the herb, that's what I'm really thinking. Depending on where it's at in the timeline, obviously everything after, like, Loki's technically first, so the multiverse is broken already. So I'm really wondering if they'll completely work around it by using the multiverse.
Yeah,
kind of what I'm thinking they're gonna do. But we shall see.
Indeed. Now, in the spirit, to transition real quick, in the spirit of conversation and libation, I did see, and I can't remember who it was that posted it in the chat, but somebody asked me if I had noticed the news about one Obi-Wan Kenobi show.
Yes.
And apparently, yes, Sung Kang will be brandishing a lightsaber. To me, that means my man is going to be an Inquisitor, because I cannot see them introducing some new Jedi or some new group of Jedi that have been in hiding. I think that would be whack. I think the Jedi need to continue to remain damn near eliminated. And my man, I'm sorry, but Sung Kang has Inquisitor written all over him, man.
Yeah.
He's Inquisitor all day, man. Like, that's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, I'm here for that. I like my man Hans. If you don't know who that is, that's my man Han from Fast and Furious.
Yes.
Okay? We all been wondering where he been at.
Exactly. He been
back
out
everywhere.
there.
He in the multiverse too. He in the world between worlds.
That part. So does that mean if Han is an Inquisitor, does that mean that Fast and the Furious takes place in the Star Wars universe?
Oh man, don't do that. Don't do it to yourself in a galaxy not too far away.
I'm just
not
saying,
that long ago.
There was a Jedi who lived his life a quarter mile at a time.
You know, it didn't matter whether it was an inch or a mile.
I'm telling
Win was a
you,
win.
win is a win.
Yeah, he'd have to be your brother or something because, you know, family.
Family.
You don't turn your back on family.
No, you don't.
Can't do that.
Never.
No, I would hate if you caught my man Han coming out of a speed racer, pod racer or some shit like that. Like, nah, man.
No.
Don't do it.
What you have is you got you'd have I can't even remember his name. Roman. You have Roman in Roman and a stormtrooper in an X-wing, and have dude fly out, and he'd be like, "Ejectocito, cuz."
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm sorry, but I
my
had
man
to.
with unlimited back to tanks talk about we ain't hungry no more.
We ain't hungry no more. Our pockets ain't empty, cuz.
Right. Pockets ain't empty, cuz.
Bruh. Oh my God.
Oh man, what's that gonna be? Fast 11.
Oh man. In a galaxy far, far away.
Right. No, man, it's gonna be androids.
Hey, look, it might fit. They said they was in space in this last one, right?
I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, they got
No.
all you gotta say is they got lost and they ended up somewhere in a different in the galaxy.
That's it. That's it.
That's it
You
right
got
there. And they landed
F10 lost in space.
lost in space.
There you go.
And there you have
Like,
it.
I'm totally down with that.
And
F10 lost in
then they
space.
find out that that's where Han was this whole time. Was over
Right.
there getting his Inquisitor training on.
and
And he hopped between the world between worlds and showed back up. And there
Night,
you have
Nikki.
it. Night,
Have a good night.
Nikki. Appreciate
We'll
you.
go night,
Seriously.
night, Nikki. We'll go night,
Appreciate
night.
Hey, shout out to Nikki, man. She a rapper for
Yes.
real. She is a real one.
Yes.
Nikki is
Shout
a
out to
real
Nikki.
one. Shout out to all
Shout
the
out.
she-mains, lady mains out
Yes.
there. Everybody that be holding it down for us. Out there pumping the Mayne authority, letting people know what it is.
Yep.
We
Shout out
appreciate y'all, man.
Nikki, Felicity, Darren,
Yes.
Mas.
Mas,
All of y'all.
Whitney,
Don't
all of
forget
y'all,
nobody.
man.
Shout outs to 2nd Street. I'm
Yeah.
not entirely sure what happened, but I did see a picture of his front end of his bike got bent. I'm really
Oh.
hoping it wasn't too serious.
Well,
but
I
am
that
happy to
explains
hear
why
that
my
he
man
is
was in
on
the
mend.
brace.
Yes. he was
Okay,
on
so
the
that's
mend,
I
though.
saw that. I was like, man, what happened? Look, you can't be jumping in them 10 rings tournaments, man, without practice.
I'm trying to tell you, man, be careful. Be careful out there in these streets,
I'm
man.
telling you, it's
You know, we
dangerous
need
in
you.
these streets,
We
man.
need you on 1st and 2nd Street, Marvel.
What he said,
We need
man.
you.
What he said.
And then shout out to the homie Kendall, Normies the Nerds.
Oh, that's right.
Yes. The congrats, man.
My
Congrats on the
man,
little
my
one,
man. Yeah.
Starting them off right, so they gonna,
Let the
be watching
sleepless
Spider-Man
nights
and his
commence.
Amazing Friends.
Hey, look. This is I'm gonna let some. I'm gonna break the rule right now. I'm gonna do something that we shouldn't do.
Uh-oh.
Women like to think that like they are punishing men when they like, oh, you gonna stay up with the baby. Y'all don't understand. We live for this. Cause all we gonna do is brainwash that child with all the nerdy shit we watch all the time. And what did the homie say he was already starting on? He said he was already getting the training
on
going.
Spider-Man with the Spider-Man's Amazing Friends.
And look, and moms everywhere be wondering why all the kids be like, dad's the cool one, and we want to go hang out with. This is why, because while y'all trying to catch up on all that sleep that you missed, which we totally understand, we over there doing that dad bonding,
And
training
nerdiness.
them up early in the way they should go.
Teaching them about Twisted Metal.
Girl, let me tell you about Anthony Mackie when he was back in the days of Papa Doc, Tupac.
Whoever he was on crossover.
Hey,
I
you
ain't
know
letting
what's
that
funny?
one
But
die.
you know what's funny? I just thought about something. So he's gonna be in Twisted Metal, and we talk about that was Real Steel. Wasn't Anthony Mackie in Real Steel?
I think he was.
Wasn't
Hold
he
up.
like a low key like hustler, con artist, or something in Real Steel, bro?
Hold on,
Like,
I'm gonna have to take a look.
He was
at
a
that.
lone. He was something, bro. Like I promise, Anthony Mackie was in Real Steel.
I think he was. He was Finn. He played Finn in Real
He
Steel.
played-
Oh my god,
Bruh.
Hey, so we really gonna have to put this movie universe thing
I'm
you got
trying to
going
tell
on,
you,
'cause
man.
It keeps happening.
The connection is real. And I'm telling you, y'all think I'm lying. In the next 75, it's gonna be a minute, but in the next 75, I say 50 to 75 years, they're gonna run out of movie ideas and they just gonna start mashing up series like movie properties. You're gonna see Star Wars versus so and so. It's gonna be Fast and the Furious versus so and so. Watch, I'm telling you. And you're gonna have characters.
That's all that's left.
Characters doubling up on versions of themselves that they done played across multiple movies. Like John Wick and The Matrix, that one is like a layup. I don't know why somebody didn't figure that out already and just say, look, John Wick's universe exists in The Matrix.
Yep, that's what
Simple
he did.
and plain.
They plugged him in, keep him ready.
Oh wait, did I just spoil Matrix 4? I'm sorry.
Right. That's the synopsis right there.
I'm saying,
he was in Real Steel, and he was a high-ranking underground robot fighting leader. Owner of the Crash Palace, close friend and sometimes money loaner to Charlie Kenton, leader of a small gang.
There it is.
Owner of 4 robots.
There it
Ambush,
is.
BioWar, Albino, and Bluebot. Anthony Mackie, everybody.
There it is.
Real Steel. Somehow we managed to bring that all the way back around.
All the way back full circle, man. Ain't that how it always works around these parts, bro?
It is, and it's so funny. It's so funny how it works. We're gonna have to put that together. We're gonna do a fanboy dreaming episode. Where we put that movie universe together because some of it just makes sense.
It's too easy, man. It's too easy.
Like the Demolition Man, New Jack City.
Yes.
The old man in that.
That
makes perfect sense.
Yes.
It's just a cop in one. He comes back.
Look, and hunting the same dude.
Right.
Because if he thought he killed Nino Brown. Nino Brown just went underground, changed his name to Simon Phoenix, and started a whole new criminal empire.
Yep.
And old dude was like, "Nah, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna get you." See, and what we didn't know, this is the part people don't understand. So what happens is, in the Demolition Man timeline, my man actually invents time travel. That's why he ends up going back to New York, and he's like, "I dial time. Your soul is required in hell."
You ain't messing up my future.
No, he had to get rid of Nino, bro. Like,
oh my goodness.
Oh man, like I'm telling you, I have some of the most obscure connections ever. Just like Short Circuit exists in the Day After Tomorrow universe. Confirmed. Confirmed.
I can't even deny that one. That makes sense.
It exists. They're in the same universe. It happened in the same. Yep. Straight up.
So okay. So would you say that Chain Reaction? I don't know if you've seen that one. It was with Keanu Reeves back in the day. It was that movie where the fusion in the water.
Yep.
So you think that and Matrix is also connected? Because without that, with that nuclear fission water thing he had, you probably would never been able to create sustainable AI that was able to miniaturize.
I think you might be onto something, man. And I tell you what, though, I tell you another one that was connected as well. What do you know about Johnny Mnemonic?
Oh, Johnny Mnemonic would totally be the number one.
Matrix.
Yes.
Prequel.
Yes.
Matrix
that was totally
prequel.
The Matrix
Johnny
prequel.
Mnemonic.
Yes. Hands down, you win.
That part.
K.O.
Another Matrix prequel. The 13th Floor.
Yes. Oh man, yep.
The 13th Floor. Go watch that movie. That is nothing but a Matrix prequel, bro.
Yeah,
that's what that
get
is.
You a board.
And look, and I even got a prequel to the Matrix prequel. Movie called Strange Days.
I haven't seen that
Angela Bassett. It's a random movie about the like in 1999, and then basically using VR type augmented reality type stuff to relive memories. That's where the machines got the idea from the Matrix. I'm trying to tell you, man.
That would make sense. That would totally make sense.
Yeah,
Strange
Days, Patrick. Yeah, that movie is a trip though, bro. Like that movie is crazy. If you haven't seen that, bro, we got to do a watch party on Strange Days, bro. That movie is extra.
Damn flashes. I've not got to watch Scanner Darkly, and I really want to, and I have no idea why I haven't watched it yet, because that's one of the movies I was interested in watching because it's rotoscope, and that's where they make it like look intensely like it's live action people that people are actually acting, but they make it look like a cartoon. And I always thought that kind of animation cool. I apparently it takes forever to do, but I always thought that one was cool. So I wanted to see it, but it does look like it has like a you're trapped in the Matrix type look, and they're after you type deal. That could also be a prequel. I could totally see that. And yes, anybody, we just got the link. We did a little like a half page, and it wasn't all the way up yet, but we just wanted to pop that in for the people, so you know that we're getting one step closer.
Yeah, I told y'all we working on them changes, man. We got
them changes.
We got a lot of stuff coming. We got the chat in here this week. We're gonna clean that up, make that a little bit easier to read. Then we're gonna make sure we get that donations working right. Had a page set up for that. We got new commercials on the way, so be looking out for them joints. We're gonna start hitting y'all with little 1-minute shorts on the socials. So don't be late to that when we start dropping them, man. I'm telling you, we got content on content coming. We just got to find the time to, finish it all up, man. Because
man.
In the words of Felicity, grown folks got jobs.
Exactly. But we're still here for you.
The people.
The people.
Who we here for? Oh man, we got sounds everywhere. We got donations. Donations.
Thank you.
Second player. We appreciate you. We got $3 in the collection plate.
Yes. And thank you from John Johnson. He said we hit 200 subs, man.
200 subs, bro. We on the way to 1K, man.
Yes, man.
We on the way to 1K. Thank you to each and every one of y'all.
Yes.
That's all.
Sure you hit that like.
Subscribe. Make sure you hit like and subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your barber, tell your hairdresser, tell your lawn man.
Everybody needs to know.
Everybody need to know.
Tell the newborn baby next door. Tell Kendall's newborn baby.
There
Wish
you
that
go.
Man, congrats. Hit him up on Twitter if you're friends with him. And watch that Normies and Nerds.
There
man.
you do. Go check that man out. Make sure you give him a sub too.
Yes, sir.
Definitely.
Check my man out. Man, Jexture.
Yes.
We gonna be coming for you when we talk about that.
Should we tell him?
Debate 8 chicken.
Should we can tell him?
We can tell him.
We go October 21st. You hearing it right now. October 21st. Y'all got a whole month to get ready.
Yeah.
For those of y'all who've been with us way back in the other universe, we've been talking about this one for a minute. We will have the one and only Adam Fanjexture on the Mayne Authority doing a very special Mayne Gang version of Debate 8. And what are we debating?
We're gonna debate
chicken.
8 chickens, man. Chicken.
You
know what? I think the homie Al even convinced me that we're gonna go as far as even picking up some chicken.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna eat it live.
Live taste test on camera. We gonna be no ASMR, but we gonna be on that chicken. And we gonna finally settle this.
But yes,
we will get to the bottom of it.
I'll chew in the mic for anybody who asks. Okay, anybody who puts in a donation.
If you donate, we will chew.
And we will chew all in the slow, fast.
However you want it.
However you want. But I'll chew so slow that even if you put the stream on replay at double the speed, it'll take that much to make it look like I'm chewing normally. Y'all don't test my chew gangster.
I'm trying to tell you,
don't test my chew game, okay?
And he means it.
It's on point.
This mother means it.
Yes.
He's serious.
No lies.
Donation. I thought it was a track. Don't be hitting on me.
Thank you, Mike.
Mike Porter coming through with the $5. Appreciate you, man.
See, that's him giving the girl back. See, he done stole it earlier. Now
he gave it right back. Nice. He's just that nice. Man.
That man. Sir Glass Half Full himself.
Beautiful stuff, man. Love it.
Yes, Kavai, out of everything, it had to be chicken.
Yes.
And that's just the beginning, okay?
Yes.
Next is watermelon. No, I'm just joking. I don't eat watermelon.
No, I don't either. Oh, word. That's funny because I don't either. I can't stand it.
We know how it is. You know what it is with us, man.
But hey, we're gonna do watermelon, but we damn sure gonna do Kool-Aid.
Oh, we got to. We got to end it with the purple drink, man.
Look, we can have 30. You could have 30 different colors of or flavors of Kool-Aid. In the end, we already know which ones it's coming down to. Red and purple.
Red, I say that purple stuff.
That purple stuff
red.
and that tropical punch, bro.
Mm-hmm. And okay. Before we get out of here, this is the question.
What's up?
This is the question. Do you put in the sugar first, or do you put the water in?
No.
Sugar?
No. It's a science to this, bro. You put the Kool-Aid first, then you put the sugar, then you put the water, and you only mix as the water's filling up. You
So
heard it here
everybody got
first,
their
people.
own-
You welcome.
Everybody got their own way to do it.
I'm trying to tell you, man.
Everybody's
It's
got
got to
their
be
own way to do
Kool-Aid,
it.
sugar, water.
Mm.
Stir that up while the water's
Well-
filling up, and then you got to let it get ice cold in your fridge.
Got it.
None of that ice.
I'm a water first.
You can put ice. Yeah, you look like a water first, mother.
See, that's why I threw your under the best in the first
Under the
damn
best.
place.
Under the best. Oh, wait a minute though.
Donation.
We got
Donation. I thought it was a trap.
Donation.
We say for the chicken and Kool-Aid budget. My
Yes.
Mayne, Dirt Wizard coming through, hooking it up, man.
That's a $5. Thank you,
That's
sir.
a
Thank you very much.
spicy chicken sandwich right there.
Right.
Man.
Tasty sandwich.
Hey, Vito. First of all, it's supposed to stain the bottom because you only supposed to have one picture, and that is your Kool-Aid picture.
That's the Kool-Aid
That's
picture.
the
You ain't
Kool-Aid
lying.
picture. It's supposed to be red at the bottom or whatever color. Matter of fact, it's supposed to be brown at the bottom because you done put so many different flavors of Kool-Aid in it. It's just a nondescript color. If you got a picture that don't have Kool-Aid stains at the bottom, you ain't a Kool-Aid maker. Yeah, I said you're not a Kool-Aid maker. And
Said
if you
you
don't
ain't
drink
about
your
that life.
and if you don't drink your Kool-Aid out of that dollar store big red tall plastic cup, then it ain't real Kool-Aid either.
It's not.
It's not. You gotta look. I have a special cup that I drink out of, particularly for Kool-Aid, and I got a Kool-Aid pitcher. Matter of fact, I got a Kool-Aid spoon, bro. Like it's only
Man,
one
he
spoon.
got
I
a
use.
picture with the Kool-Aid picture.
Yes,
That's how deep it is.
hanging up
Okay.
over the cabinet with the Kool-Aid pitcher in it, so you know where you going. Yes,
Kool-Aid was here.
trying to tell you exactly.
Oh man. Yes, second play out of a Route 44 cup.
Hey.
So he got it. He got it.
So
It
is
was
it
just in the
is
freezer.
it root or route?
It's Route.
Nah, I say route.
It's Route. So,
Nah, in the
What?
South we route. It's route.
I mean, when you actually on the highway and you got to go somewhere, it's Route. But when you get that drink from
He said, I get a
Sonic,
root 44.
I get a Route 44.
I ain't mad. I ain't mad, man.
But if I'm gonna tell you to go somewhere, it's Route.
I got
It's
you.
like,
But
take
we,
that
yeah,
route.
okay, that's fair. That's fair.
You know,
No, and Mr. Anderson, you absolutely right. Cherry ain't the real. When we say red Kool-Aid, we ain't talking about no damn cherry. It's tropical punch, the one in the blue pack.
yes,
In the blue pack.
yes, the blue pack.
And matter of
Get it
fact, you
right.
can't even get the pack. You got to buy the can because you're gonna be drinking the shit out of that. You like a pack ain't gonna do nothing but make you mad,
Nah,
man.
gotta be at least 2 packs and 8 cups of sugar.
There you go. See, look. Then now, see, the funny thing about it is my Kool-Aid pitcher has the measuring marks on it, but it's for liquid. I
Right.
don't give a damn. I'm still measuring that up like I'm right there. A cup of sugar, a
Right
liquid
there with
cup of sugar.
Right.
Not the dry measuring cup, a liquid measuring cup of sugar. At least.
Yes.
I'm trying to put you in a diabetic coma with my Kool-Aid. That's why I don't. That's
right,
why I
off
don't make it no
first
more,
sip.
man. Right? I'm telling you, you get that one time, you like, ooh,
A mystery flavor. I'm gonna tell you what it is now. Lazarus. That'll bring you back to life.
yeah, man.
That's that Lazarus flavor. A
Mm-mm.
little bit of kiwi, watermelon, and tropical.
Yeah,
All
man.
tropical. Yeah, man.
Then you
But-
got that giant container. I'm with that.
I'm thinking, man,
What
about
you
time
think?
for us to get into that Titans watch party.
Yeah, man. I think it is about that time. Give everybody time to transition and do that just right.
Yes, sir.
I think you are on to something. Oh, wait, that's not you.
That ain't me.
That ain't you at all, man.
No, man. I'm gonna have to bring a TV over there and just put it in front of me whenever that happens. Like,
Yeah.
just be faster. Just be faster. But you know, it's about that time.
It most definitely is. And like we always say,
Like we always say,
you ain't got to
you
go
ain't got to
home.
go home.
Apparently, they trying to tell you it's time for you to go somewhere. I don't know
Right.
I don't know.
I got.
You ain't got to go.
Right.
Ah,
I ain't got to go.
big facts, but you got
hell.
yeah. Outta. Here, Mayne. Oh man, yeah.
My man.
It's been a good one, man. It's always a good one, man. It's
always fun, man. And we'll be back. And I'm gonna try not to get
everybody's trying to get us up out of here. Right?
I know,
like everybody. It's just trying to
no credits.
The whole thing is going bad. Like the whole stream is going. What is this?
I'm trying to say
this is ridiculous on the highest level. Look. Oh man. They tried to hit you with the wrap it up box, man. That's what that was.
Wrap it up, B.
They tried to hit you with the wrap it up box. But let's try to do this the right way. We will catch you all in the next episode. Hey. We got it that time.
Bang every day.
The Force will be with you, always.
Hey man, y'all sure y'all wanna like burn one first, man.
Why did you say that name?
How you hear about the cable?
What is thy bidding, my master?
Ask him.
Forever.
This is the way.
Run that shit back, son.
This is the way.
Why did you say that name?
This is the way.
Come on, man.
I am a god.
Hey man, y'all sure y'all don't wanna like burn one first, man. Come on, man.
On with you, man. On with you, man.
Ask him. What you wish for, Parker.